How are you guys doing?
Pretty great.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So let's start with this. Honestly, how have your guys' weeks been in light of the election?
Oh, dude, it's been a good day. It's been a good day. I think that this campus is very like Republican, you know.
Yeah. So they feel like they caught the dub.
Yeah, I think there hasn't been much mourning on this campus.
Do you guys think, this is my personal opinion, we're not going to get very political because that's not the goal of this podcast, but I do think it's funny when you have certain people like, I think all four of us can say, like, we're sports guys.
Yeah.
And the idea, like, we watch sports, our team loses, you get so upset. Like, you get pissed a little bit.
Yeah.
And so watching certain people where, like, politics is their Super Bowl, and
crazy.
you're like, bro, like, this matters so very much. And you're like, I mean, I'm glad the person I voted for won, or I was praying that amendment would go through. But you're like, it's not that big. Like, I don't celebrate it to that extent. Like, we had fun on the jungle yesterday.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that
I think I just kind of, I was happy today, but it's really been it.
Yeah, and so, yeah, it's just been, it was fun more, and in general, that we hung out with the boys.
Yeah, it was genuinely like whatever the outcome was gonna be, it was
the goal was to have fun.
It was still fun.
And
Yeah, we
after
had
another
fun.
jungle football win.
Yeah.
And,
Yes.
We
dude,
did.
yeah, let's just talk about how that
Really?
went. That was great.
Dude,
Dude,
was fun.
that fake that you did with Michael was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, we're kind of giving away a play a little bit on this
No,
podcast,
it
but
doesn't matter.
But I don't think L4 is going to watch our podcast.
No.
They don't like it as
probably
enough
won't.
anyway. But besides the point, the play was literally handoff to Carson, and Mike takes it from Carson and goes.
Yeah.
And that one was crazy
It was
because
nuts.
no one went with Michael.
No, nobody.
No,
Not
it
a
was so
soul.
open. It was
yeah.
open.
Well, and I feel like the fact of the matter is, like, now granted, Luke did have a phenomenal catch.
Yeah.
But like the 2-point conversion, Luke's wide open. He accidentally dropped it.
Mm-hmm.
There was another play where I was like, okay, we could have done that better.
Yeah.
Like the one where I got lucky where I underthrew you or Carson, but it slipped out of my hands. It was like the
Yeah.
first deep pass play. And
was
it
Carson,
literally, it literally just, it left my hand and it just did not. It was like almost like when you watch the strip sack in the NFL, somebody hits his hand, it just like weirdly quails out.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like, but it's just because I don't have big enough hands to like.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just slips.
Yeah.
But there's a good game.
Have you noticed Luke is always getting hit at least once?
He is.
And
Every
Michael.
game.
And Michael.
And Michael.
Michael.
But the funny part is, like, I don't know about you guys. Michael's a big dude. I almost feel bad for the guy that gets hit by
Yeah.
Michael.
By Michael. Well, Luke has what, 2 black eyes right now because
that's 'cause of Michael.
Mike.
Yeah, they hit each other.
Friendly
Same
fire on
team,
accident.
bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Dang.
come on.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. And I mean, so we didn't really talk about it because we missed a couple of weeks of filming and stuff since. But how many weeks has it been since your injury, Dawson?
Oh man, I think it's been 4 weeks now, 4 or 5.
Yeah. Probably the last time since we've had a practice, huh?
Yeah, Tyler, you want to break down what your perspective of Dawson's injury was?
What was it, on kickoff?
Dude, yeah, it was off a kickoff.
And
Yeah, we were kickoff.
We were kicking
It was
off.
kickoff. And
Yeah.
The dude just ran straight at you.
Dude, well, what was unfortunate is the impact with Gavin.
Yeah.
That was the big one. Like everyone saw that one, and then the play should have been called dead right then and there. It really should have, honestly.
It should.
Actually, one of the refs came up to me the next day. He was like, "Dude, that we should have called the play dead. That shouldn't have happened." I'm like, "Well,
But
yeah."
then, everybody's
thanks.
like, "Oh, Gavin's hurt," and then
Yeah.
Dawson's like, "Oh, my
Yeah,
collarbone."
I think I
Yeah.
said this to somebody, but I was like, I really didn't really watch Dawson's
no,
part of the play.
No, we were all.
I don't
Because
think
how about
anybody
Gavin?
did.
We're all watching
Yeah.
Gavin.
Yeah, Gavin got absolutely destroyed. You heard
Yeah.
it. Like
Yeah,
everyone
yeah,
heard
that
it.
was
heard
bad.
It was like, well, bam!
Yeah,
He's
he was
laying
down.
on the ground. You're like, Gavin's dead.
Dude is not breathing.
Lost a
No,
jungle
he was
not
member.
up.
Unfortunate circumstances.
Yeah, that was a crazy night though.
That was
was a crazy
against
night.
L3. And then
Yeah.
Corey, wasn't that the game Corey got hurt
Corey
too?
got hurt.
Yep.
I got hurt.
Yeah, Gage
it.
kind of got hurt, but it
Yeah.
ended up not being as bad.
Yeah.
Didn't Carson?
Sissy.
No.
No, there was one
No.
other person.
There was one
though.
more.
Oh, there was someone else.
No, it was just us. So, yeah, no, Dawson, Gavin.
Primarily
Corey.
Dawson.
Yeah.
Then we found out Corey got hurt.
Yeah.
Or did
We
Kyle have
knew
a
you had
concussion?
bumps. Kyle got a concussion
Yeah, that was
post that game, and it wasn't football related. It was
Oh,
a
okay.
pickup
Because of a
basketball.
basketball game.
Oh, okay.
So stupid.
Yeah, it's Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But have you guys seen the back of my phone?
Yeah, I can see the camera part right now.
Oh my god.
So yeah, it
look
doesn't have a
very well.
flashlight. The bulb for the flashlight fell off. The back's completely shattered. Like, it's messed up. I'll see if I can. I'll take a picture of it and I'll upload it onto the thing.
Dude, you're not the only one though. Like,
Mine
look at
was
that.
bad. I had to get a new phone.
Mine's 100 times worse than that, but that's still
Yeah.
bad.
But like my
Mine's
battery's
falling
broken
out.
too.
Mine too.
It's
suck.
okay.
Mine's good.
I'm calling out Apple on this. I
Yeah,
hate that
facts.
they made a glass back. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a pretty
it was a horrible design.
bad design.
Apple's gotten me stuck. I am an Apple user.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I bought a HP, like really nice HP when I needed a new computer.
Yeah.
5 days later, I returned it and I
Got a
ordered a
MacBook?
Mac because I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they got me hooked in the system.
Yeah. It takes a minute to get used to another phone. I tried a Samsung because my friend had one, and I was like, "How do you even get to your camera?" And he got it easily, but I was confused.
It's frustrating.
It's frustrating.
I can't stand it. They cause the green bubbles. We all know that person in a group chat that we cannot stand because
Yes.
you're like, you're
Yeah.
the reason.
You can't change the
You're the
picture. You can't change the name. It's you literally just have the numbers and that's it.
Yeah.
No, and it's so frustrating.
It's so frustrating.
So
So
frustrating.
how did you do that to your phone?
So I had it happen twice with the same phone. So can't remember exactly. Oh, I do actually. I was hopping in my mom's car to drive it. This was way back my senior year of high school. At some point during my senior year of high school. And it had fallen out of my pocket as I was shutting the door to her big Sequoia. And it got caught in the middle and smashed it. And so I can't remember if I didn't have a case. I don't know. I actually think it had the case, but still like that hard of a door
An
slam.
impact, yeah.
So that one kind of sucked. But got it replaced. Spent a ton of money to fix the back. And ended up like 3 months later, I had this OtterBox that was really worn through. And so me and my brother were playing the par 3 back in Colorado. And he thought he was reaching to hand me his phone. I wasn't fully looking, so I hadn't fully grabbed it. He thought I grabbed it.
Oh.
And he dropped it, and it went shh. And the front was completely fine.
The back.
But the back
Just the back.
shattered. And so over a year and a half of having that without fixing it, and just glass pieces have fallen out over time.
Yeah.
You can see like the battery coil. It's crazy.
Whoa.
That's bad.
So it's
Yeah.
Apple. I didn't like Apple for that, just to be real.
I have an HP laptop now. I think it's pretty nice.
Do you
couldn't-
actually?
like it. Yeah,
Are
I
you
do.
able to use it?
Yeah, I love it.
Oh wow.
Use it every day.
The
It
Mac
also-
features are nice though.
Yeah, I was gonna say you will relate to this in the fact that recording stuff.
Yeah.
I like iMovie, GarageBand. If you have the
Yeah.
Yeah,
bundle where
Logic.
you have Logic
Yeah.
Pro and stuff, it's helpful.
It is. It's a lot. It's very helpful.
Yeah.
And it's more user friendly in the recording area, I think, at
Yeah.
least to get started. Some people get good at the like Microsoft recording, like all that stuff, but you got to kind of start there
Yeah.
to enjoy that.
Yeah.
You guys have opinions on that? I know you just said you like the HP.
I mean, I
What's
don't use
your
it for all
reason?
that. It's just, I don't know, easy to use. I just use it for school. That's it.
And it does help with the fact that Evangel and most schools use Office.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's pretty easy
Yeah.
to access.
That's
Yeah.
understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad Microsoft is on Apple because you can use Microsoft Office on Apple now. You have the docs and the slides and
Yeah.
everything, which is great.
Yeah. I agree.
Very clutch.
Yeah.
But as soon as I would have to pay for it, I'm going back to Google.
Oh, facts.
Google Docs does the job.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
I still use it, and then I'll just transfer it as a Microsoft Word.
No, I don't do that. I mean, they pay a couple $100 for me to use Word.
Yeah, I'm just so used to it because of my high school. That's what we did. We did Google Docs. We
Yeah, I
didn't
always
use
used Google Docs,
Microsoft, so I'm just used to.
Weird.
Google
We
Docs.
did Office 365.
Oh, really?
I think
in
we
high
used
school.
Word. I don't really remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I think
what I did.
depended. Either way, you can make it PDF.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
really matter.
Yeah.
All right, question for you guys.
All
In light, we're switching off the election topic just so we don't get controversial.
We were talking about the election then.
well, kind of.
What?
That was how we like kind of opened. Like, how was it?
Yeah,
feel?
yeah.
But at the same time, I just will stay away from it. But more important than the election, anyway, is the current Heisman race.
Come on. Ashton Genty.
I want to hear your reasoning. Okay, so I agree with you. I just want to hear your explanation.
No, I think it is, like, if you go into it, 30 carries a game is crazy, and Travis Hunter is going both ways. But 20 touchdowns through 8 games, come on.
Do you have a thought on your pick? And ultimately, I did see this is in light of me seeing, I think, a CBS Sports report, or at least a specific sportscaster had put his top 10. And Travis Hunter and Genty were 3 and 4. They
He was
weren't even
1 and
1 and
2.
2.
1 and 2.
Gabriel.
No.
Oh no! Get Dylan Gabriel out of here.
I don't agree with either one of those.
No.
Above
I hate
either
Dylan
one
Gabriel.
of the.
I can't stand him.
It
I
should
can't
be
stand him
Genty
either.
Hunter.
100%.
In that order. In that order.
Yeah.
You could even throw Arch Manning at one.
Facts.
That's a
Come on.
crazy
Come
statement.
on. What?
Hey, I love Arch Manning.
No, I
He's
love
played a game and a half.
No, what?
Or 2
He
games
started
and a
a
half.
few games, and
Two.
he's played a couple.
He played the one drive that Quinn wasn't doing good. Then Arch didn't do good. So then he put Quinn back out.
Yeah.
Besides the point, what's your statement?
I would pick Travis Hunter. I think just going two
Dog.
ways is
Why?
he's going 2 ways. He's doing great on both
He is.
sides. I mean, but Ashton Genty, as you said,
Yeah.
was it
20 touchdowns through 8 games.
games.
But even
That's
like
kinda
Travis
crazy.
Hunter said, he said if he was getting 30 targets a game, where would he be at?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, but that's
So-
typically receivers don't get 30
Yeah,
targets.
exactly.
No.
And it's also harder for him as a receiver to win the Heisman.
Mhm.
to
I
begin
would
with.
say that Travis would be one. Like this is not a CU bias.
Yeah.
I don't put CU.
CU bias.
I don't put Travis one right now. I put Genty one, but he would be one if he didn't miss a game.
He
missed a game and a
That's
half.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
He missed a game and a half, and for that reason, he's currently my number 2.
Yeah. I mean, I can definitely see it going either way, but
Yeah, Dawson, do you have an opinion? Are you
No,
watching
I have
college
no
football
opinion.
game?
I'm a soccer player.
That's true.
Put me
That's true.
with the foot
You
to
got
my
the
feet.
you got the Dr Pepper like the
Dude,
Fansville
I love
socks.
'em.
Oh yeah, here. Let me show the
Um,
camera real quick. The Dr Pepper.
Well, we gotta
socks.
change the hoodie up next time.
Hey, whoa.
Get you in some Texans gear. Come
No,
on.
I'm not gonna.
Come
wear
on.
we can do
Texans
some
gear.
Vikings
What?
gear.
There's a lot of
Come on.
bias. There's a lot of bias in this room. There's no
There
no
is.
unity in this room over
No,
football
not
teams.
at all.
of
We
football.
got Chiefs, Vikings, Texans,
Come on.
Broncos. Broncos country, baby.
Okay, are you actually a
Red
Chiefs
Kingdom.
fan or?
Yeah, I'm a Chiefs fan. I grew up
Okay.
watching the Chiefs. I
You
love,
grew up a Rams fan, didn't you, though?
No, no one in St. Louis. I barely.
No, he hated on Connor last night for having
Yeah,
the St.
I
Louis
hated on
Rams.
Connor.
Yeah, he
I
did.
I have a
hate
really
it.
cool Rams shirt.
I hate St. Louis. The St. Louis Rams, like the association to itself, is just so it's stupid. Because they left us. They
They did leave you. I understand
They
if
did.
you had
They
beef
ditched
with
us.
them. I thought you would have grown up with them. Like
Well,
that was your team as a kid.
I grew up with them. Yeah, I grew up with people hating on them and how bad they sucked. I mean, it's not exactly like
Didn't you guys have a Kurt Warner era?
we
Yeah.
did. We did.
That would be
We
like
had a bit.
the
We had a
time to
bit.
be a fan.
The best thing about St. Louis is like we'll have a season and then
Yeah.
that's it. And then you're-
AKA the Cardinals since
Yeah.
2011 have not done much.
and the Blues won a Stanley Cup and then we just
Blues have done nothing. As a hockey fan,
Yeah.
they're non-existent right
no,
now.
they aren't. They're not even in.
I don't think I've ever watched a
conversation.
hockey game. I've wanted to. They seem entertaining.
Controversial opinion, but I personally think in person, hockey may be the most fun sport to watch if you go to a good game. Like if it's
I
empty,
agree.
if it's empty, it's not very fun.
Yeah.
But like I got to go to an Avs playoff game
Yeah,
against the Blues. We knocked out the Blues in the series. This was 2 years ago. This was a while ago. But that place was rocking, and I had standing seats in club level. So like,
yeah,
I didn't even have like good seats right by the ice.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, it was so sick.
The fans make a difference though.
If it's empty,
100%.
hockey's fun, but it's just
Yeah.
it's hockey.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've always wanted to go to a game. It seems fun.
Blues games are. I actually have been looking at going to a Blues game because they're cheap right now.
they're cheap because we suck.
Really.
That's the best
So
thing.
jungle trip to a St.
Jungle
Louis
trip.
Blues game.
St. Louis
Yeah,
game. Hey,
let's
we'll
do
stay at
it.
my house. That'd
Yeah,
be great.
I'm down.
Do
I'm
it.
so down.
Yeah,
That'd be
Let's
actually
make it
kind of
happen.
cool. But yeah, no, the St. Louis is. We don't talk about the Rams.
No.
Unfortunately, you don't have a team in your state.
Yeah.
So what's your process? Kind of.
Best next
And-
team?
Yeah. Well, because the Vikings are
Bandwagon.
close.
Yeah.
So did you pick them just because of proximity, or did you have a player?
Just kind of my family, like extended family too. Kind of just grew up Vikings fans. Kind of watched them, like them. I mean, it's kind of split between the Packers and Cowboys. In my,
Oh, don't say the Cowboys. Don't.
or the Packers?
hey, I'm
Oh,
just
I
saying,
just
in
don't
my
laugh at them
extended
at this
family.
point.
Yeah.
I know, in my extended family,
Don't
it
say the
is.
Cowboys.
Yo. But then there's some Packers fans too. But I've just kind of always
Can't
grew up
stand
with Vikings fans. One of the games was only like 3-hour drive, so it wasn't
not
too bad.
bad.
That's not bad.
No, not at all. So
It's actually closer than that's about as close as Springfield people have to the Chiefs.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's
same
definitely
proximity.
convenient.
I mean,
like
St.
3
Louis
and 3.5.
people-
It's the
St. Louis
same
people choose
same
the Chiefs.
state, but like
Yeah.
it's not really that much farther.
Yeah, and we had like friends that like had a plane that would fly us down like for one game a season or I'm just
Hold
saying.
on.
What?
Yeah.
You just nonchalant drop. Hey, yeah, one of my
Yeah.
friends has a plane.
But it's like my dad's like best friend from high school. He had like a dentistry for like the longest time. I mean, he still has it, but he's like kind of getting out of it now. But
So he has a.
He
like,
just has a plane.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Literally,
Something
where
ain't
my-
right.
that's where my brain went.
Exactly.
yeah.
You just
No,
kept
but that's
talking.
like why, because like we always got to go to the games, and I always just loved it.
That's cool.
Dude,
That's
just-
a cool way to go to a game. Didn't
Yeah.
have. I've been to
Yeah.
hundreds of games in my life. Never
Yeah.
flown
Flown to
into one.
Yeah,
Not
I
just,
think
like,
I only,
flown,
I
but,
think
like,
I've only went
personally.
twice. I was like best friends with their sons. We were all like the same age, so it was kind of just convenience thing.
You said her?
Her sons.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was about to be
Yeah.
like, hold on a minute.
Like
Clarifying
brother-
it.
Use your words. So the guy that owns the dentistry, he has 4 kids. Briley graduated with one of them. There's twins that were a year older than me that I grew up with, and then the one in my class. So I was probably the closest with my class, just because we just kind of grew up together.
Yeah.
But
That's sick.
thanks, dude.
Sorry.
You did brush over it too quickly. Me and Dawson were
did.
like,
We looked right at each
Yeah, I
other.
know. I
We
could
knew.
tell that. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
yeah, that's fun though.
Yeah.
That's
Yo.
super fun.
Were any of them girls or were they all sons?
that
He's trying to set you up apparently.
I'm trying to see who has the private plane.
Gage, you don't have to answer
You don't
that
have.
question.
Yeah, don't.
no, next
Leave it-
topic.
okay.
Speaking of Heisman, Rookie of the Year locks basketball. We all know there's only one answer to this. Bronny James Jr.
All right.
Hey, did you know
Let's not start this.
Bronny James? It took LeBron, I'm pretty sure, 16 years to get his first bucket as a Laker, and it took Bronny like 5 games.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
Crazy.
true. Yeah,
Wow.
So,
put him in the GOAT conversation now. Honestly,
Come on,
are we talking about Bronny or
boy.
Bronny's dad? I'm confused.
Bronny. He said the GOAT conversation.
I'm joking. I was joking about the fact that we don't talk about LeBron
I
or
know.
LeBron's son. It's Bronny and Bronny's dad.
Yeah,
Goodness gracious. Jokes
we
just
got
go
it.
over
It
your
just
head. They just go over Tyler's head. Also, Tyler, I want you to establish
Wasn't funny.
you wear this hat everywhere, but you really aren't a Sox fan, right?
You know, I got called out today on it too. And during EC, he was talking. He just pointed out my hat. He was like, "Oh, rough season for you, huh?" And I was like, "You know, I sit all the way in the back. When people usually point out, I'm like, you know, it's a black hat. It goes with everything. I
Yeah.
bought it on my visit here. You know,
That's
my
funny.
dad bought it, so I wear it with everything because it just matches.
Yeah.
But I probably need to invest in another hat.
It's a cool hat. I actually personally like the White Sox are one of those teams. It's like I feel like I can't dislike them.
Yeah, it's a cool logo. I love their uniforms. but
They're the
not very good.
What's their city uniforms? What does it say? Southside.
Yeah, Southside.
Those are
Love
sick.
those. Yeah,
Those are really cool.
those are my MLB The Show uniforms.
Are they?
Yeah.
Dude, they're sick.
They
They're
are.
good ones. They're good ones to have. Good ones to have. Okay, question for you guys in the basis. We're gonna go more off of food. Okay. And in light of, I don't want to go topic of fast food because we've kind of talked about that.
Okay.
So if you wanted to go listen to that, find out what podcast. I don't know which one it is. But
There's
if
4.
somebody's if you're going home,
Okay.
and whoever's the best cook in your family, I don't care if it's your mom, your dad, just imagine who's the
Yeah.
best cook in your family. And you're going home and you have to have one food item made in a specific way. Like you only get one meal. Like
Yeah.
that's your one meal, then you got to come back to college. And we all know we don't like the calf. So what is that one meal?
Easy.
Easy?
Easy. I go home, get my Aunt KK's gumbo. All right. See, my mom and my dad and aunt, they are Cajun. And so they've had this Cajun recipe, this gumbo recipe for like generations. Best gumbo I've ever had. Dude, I'd eat it every day. I would.
Is she live in St. Louis as well?
Yep, she moved to St. Louis.
So you're bringing it
Yeah,
back
so you're gonna
sometime?
bring some?
I mean, I'd be down if I texted her up today and was like, "Hey, make me some gumbo, and I'll bring it back." She'll be happy to make a whole tub of gumbo.
My brain goes, you live close enough, it's plausible.
It is plausible. I've actually brought back some gumbo.
Whoa.
Yeah, not this year.
Oh, okay.
But last time I brought, someone ate it. That was a really frustrating day for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you going to name drop?
No, because I don't even know to this day. It was my freshman year, and what happened is, dude, somebody would come into my room, and I don't even think it's Corey. Someone would come into my room and take something.
For
Corey.
for
It's probably
reference,
Corey.
Corey is known for snagging food.
And
Corey's known
it's more
for
than
doing everything.
snagging everything.
It's
dude.
everything.
Yeah.
Your business, your whatever.
Yeah, Corey knows.
Corey
Yeah,
knows.
Corey knows. I have had so many arguments with that dude because he'll steal my batteries, and then if I go to talk to him about it, he'll make it a bigger deal than it is by like making another prank and just doing it to frustrate me. Like I can't.
He's got the pestering youngest child vibes.
Yes.
Yes.
Which
And
is funny
it's-
because he's the oldest.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. It doesn't make sense,
Yeah.
but he's youngest child vibes, like 100%.
Yeah.
100%. But continue. Gage, I want to hear what
Yeah.
your food of choice would be.
Ooh. I don't know. My grandma makes a really good shepherd's pie.
I don't like pie. Is that a hot take?
No, it's not.
pie
You know
itself.
what shepherd's pie is?
Don't like pie. Oh, what is this?
So
You know what shepherd's pie? You explain.
No.
the shepherd's pie, it's like you have like kind of just like any meat you want. Like it's always ground beef for us, but
Yeah, it's typical.
that's typical. But don't
It's
laugh.
not a normal pie. Like don't think this.
Yeah, don't think
don't
like
think
pie.
normal
Me and Dawson.
We're
Yeah,
in the same
okay,
wavelength.
okay.
Continue.
Oh,
And
you
then-
don't know what shepherd's pie is?
No. Just
Yeah.
continue.
Please
Yeah,
continue.
yeah. And then you have like some veggies in it. It's from like green beans and peas, and then you have mashed potatoes on top.
Oh, okay. That sounds
Oh.
good.
And then
That sounds
it's
not bad.
really good.
Yeah,
But-
you throw some
Yeah.
salt and pepper. It's not
My
like
grandma
a
makes like the
pie.
best mashed potatoes,
So-
so it just makes it better.
But
Wait, hold on real quick. You say any meat. So like what would be your go-to meat be?
it's typically ground beef.
Ground
You
beef.
But
sometimes-
I've heard people do differently.
Yeah,
but
sometimes they do like bison. Like they'll do like special,
Bison?
Yeah.
like ground bison or
Yeah.
ground like venison.
I know
Yeah,
venison.
Like specialty meat. It's
Yeah.
usually in a sense it's still like a ground red.
Yeah,
okay.
but just not. Yeah.
Just do something other than regular beef.
Yeah.
But actually, before you finish, you said hot take. You don't like pies.
I don't like pie.
Do you guys agree or disagree with that statement?
disagree.
I disagree. I love pie.
Don't like pie.
There's this apple crisp that my dad makes and puts some French vanilla ice cream on that. Oh my gosh. It's so good. It's so good.
No.
I just think pies are overhyped. I like
I
them.
get it.
Yes.
But I'm never gonna like if I have a dessert choice, I'm not gonna take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why would I choose pie over like a
No
really
bake.
good?
Yeah.
Good no
Dude,
bake.
Shout out Connor
Shout out
McCarley's
Connor
mom,
McCarley's mom.
Renee McCarley.
Yes, Renee.
If you ever listen to this,
We love you.
we love you.
so
like
much.
you make
I love no bakes.
such amazing no bakes.
It's amazing.
And
for
too
so
generous the amount she makes for us. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
you have guys
Yes.
like Isaac Respondent come and take
Yeah.
six
Six
of
of
them
'em, yep.
and leave.
I've done that once in your room.
No generosity.
done
Save some
that.
for the rest
No
of the
sharing,
boys.
caring, man.
Now, granted, I need them out of my room quicker. Otherwise, I just end up like I don't eat like
Consume 'em.
6 at a time, but I like eat
no.
one. It's like 2 hours later. I'm just sitting still.
Yeah.
I just will eat another.
Might as well get
Facts.
another one.
Just keeps going.
Yeah. But like
So-
every pie, like have you
I like a couple like chocolate ones, but like,
Okay.
I'm not like a pie.
So do you stand
get
more
that.
with the it's just overrated?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
and,
Yeah.
and to be fair, like I can't have pie normal. Like I have to have ice cream on top of it. I
Yeah.
have to.
It's just too dry.
It's dry. It's so dry, and it's really unfortunate because it's like it's got good stuff in it, like apple pie, pumpkin pie, pecan pie, and it's like
I'm a pumpkin pie or a key lime. I'm a key lime guy.
I can't. It's too rich for me.
Yeah, but that's the nice part for me is it makes me feel like I can't just go eat a full key lime pie. Like there's certain desserts I can
Yeah.
just it's like bro like there's no off
true.
switch.
Yeah.
Key lime pie is like I eat one small slice. I'm good.
That's fair.
It helps me tap my limit. But I don't know.
Yeah,
Well,
that's fair.
Did you have a food item, Tyler, that you wanted when you go home?
Yes. I cannot wait till I get home. See, have another one of my dad's. You know, he makes a lot of steak down there. Some bacon wrapped asparagus.
Yeah, I would love to be invited to a steak party down
Little
there.
Come down to
steak
Texas,
party.
man.
Only been
We'll
once.
cook you some.
I've only been
Come
once.
back down. You got a reason.
I feel like there's something special about
reason.
just having a steak in Texas.
Oh, it's,
I feel
it's
like
amazing.
That seems
Gotta be.
American.
It's amazing.
it really just
Yeah.
feels
Amazing.
American.
Yeah.
Put some cowboy boots on.
Yeah.
You know?
Or big hunters down there, so we always have a lot of deer meat. So we'll make a lot of
Very sick.
burgers.
I'm a big venison guy.
I love.
Yeah.
I love
I
venison.
love.
It's
deer jerky.
amazing. Oh yeah, it's
I love deer
amazing.
jerky. I love beef jerky and deer jerky.
Yeah.
Any jerky, honestly.
Yeah, no, I agree. What's the? I feel like I knew at one point, but I forgot. I'm not a game expert when it comes to like game meats. I've never gone hunting. Like that's not something I grew up doing. I go fishing all the time. But when the word like you say deer or you say venison, obviously they mean the same thing, but they're used in different contexts. Do you guys know the reasoning?
I think it's just
Venison
preference.
sounds fancy.
Yeah,
I think
it's just-
location.
yeah, probably location because I've never heard venison's used down there.
Yeah,
It's always just deer
okay.
meat.
I talk about in St. Louis it's deer and venison. Like it
Yeah.
really depends on who you're talking.
I've always
to.
just heard deer meat.
For me, I always feel like if somebody's sounding like jerky, something like it almost sounds like redneckish. I hear the
Jerky?
word. Well, I'm just
Jerky?
saying, like if somebody said they don't say like venison jerky, they say deer jerky.
Yeah, deer jerky.
But if I'm
Okay.
talking like ground venison, I don't say ground deer meat.
yeah, I think it just
Okay.
sounds better. It sounds more classy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm
'Cause
a
you'll see-
classy,
Oh,
ritzy.
come
No, you're not. But I would see. I see restaurants say venison, but not deer. I see that.
It's so good. It's all the same.
It all.
It's just a name change. Okay. Did you guys? Okay, wait, actually, because you grew up technically South Dakota's the North. So did you? What do you call soda?
Oh no,
If you
we're
say
not having
pop,
this
don't do it.
conversation.
It's soda.
We're not. It's,
It's
soda.
called pop.
Oh,
Gosh,
wow.
we can-
What is it?
We
Is
can
it
argue.
the South though that says Coke for everything?
I don't know who says that.
My Aunt Lizzie would say Coke. She would say Coke for everything, no matter what it was.
Can
Unless
I
it
get
was
a Coke?
Dr.
It's like
Pepper.
no, I like a Sprite. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like no. There's Coke. There's Sprite.
Well, would she say Coke for like dark sodas or like for like Sprite too?
Like dark sodas.
Okay,
It'd be
okay,
dark
okay.
sodas. And like the thing is like it's soda or Coke. Like it really, because like here's
It's
the thing,
soda.
What's
you're
wrong
not gonna
with
call
pop?
a Sprite
It's
a
called
Coke.
pop. But
No,
you
it's-
guys
it's
keep
not
going.
pop.
I agree with pop more than I agree with Coke. Soda's the correct answer.
Well, yeah, I'd say soda pop.
okay.
Coke.
With
No.
pop more than pop more than Coke.
Yeah,
For
for
me,
sure.
what annoys me is that they use Coke for everything. It's like
Yeah.
there's differences.
yeah.
There's so many.
But here's the thing: you hear someone say pop here and they'll smile because they know.
yeah, they know.
They know no one here says that. It's like, oh yeah, I'm having a pop.
Is it actually that common of a thing in the North? Like, does everybody say pop?
Yeah, around me, a lot of people did. I mean, it was pretty split, but I feel
What
like
do you say?
I say pop.
Is there what other things do you say?
But I'll-
what do you call this? Is hot
I'm not
take.
doing this.
It's a friend. No, it's a friend from Minnesota.
Okay.
You're probably not
Big.
thinking,
Minnesota.
but Minnesota, and the game where you line up. It's a basketball game. You line up in a row and you shoot, and the
There's one
person
right
behind
answer.
you
There's
shoots
one right
it.
answer.
There's one right answer.
Knockout.
Yeah.
Knockout.
Okay.
One person. I was talking I was like, "Do you guys want to play knockout?" And they're like, "What is
Lightning.
that?" And I explained it. They're like, "Lightning."
Yep.
Lightning.
What?
It's really split in
Stupid
South
thing.
Dakota too.
I've
They call
never
it
heard
lightning.
that.
What?
Like in gym class, that's what we call it. Was lightning. But like
Lightning?
I always just called it knockout.
Never
but
Also,
lightning.
what is there a different name for like Duck Duck Goose?
no.
That's
Okay,
stupid.
because they had a different name for Duck Duck Goose, which is crazy.
Hey,
Yeah,
do they have
no.
a different name for Mary Had a Little Lamb? You know? They have
Not that I
different
know
names.
of.
So like Laney has a little name or something.
So wait, what do you call a bag? Like
Oh, come on. Change the
A
topic.
bag.
Change
A
it.
bag.
Okay,
Bag.
changing it.
Bag.
We're getting close to Christmas time. Is
Oh,
Christmas music
yes.
allowed?
Yes.
Is
Let's
Christmas
go.
music allowed and why?
Absolutely.
Yes.
To a
I
point.
love Christmas music.
To a point. I love it, but to a point.
Yeah.
I'm more of like I like listening to like the Christmas Jesus music. Like I don't really listen to like
Yeah.
You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch on repeat. I listen
I
to
do.
like
They have a
specifically.
sick punk version of that song. I
Oh.
gotta show it to you. It's
Okay.
so cool.
Show it to me after the pod. I want
I
to hear
will. I will.
it. But for me, do you guys know like "O Come O Come Emmanuel" by For King and Country? Like that album,
Oh yeah.
phenomenal. I'll listen to that on repeat tonight. Like
Yeah.
that's how good that one is. I could have started that one back in September.
Oh yeah. You're walking into my territory right now. I mean, music. You know, that's,
you know
that's
wh-
straight my territory.
Do you know when? Do you know when you guys would say is the line for Christmas music?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. I'm
Probably.
a usually Halloween is kind of the start for me.
It's
Yeah.
nice.
You're in
It's
November.
nice, but I don't think it should be all the time. Like on the 31st, they start it, and that's cool. And you're like, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
it gets me excited. But if I hear it every day of the next week,
Yeah, no.
It increases
on.
though, but it's
Dragging
progressive.
it.
So it
Yeah.
starts
yeah,
Halloween
Yeah.
and it's slowly like.
It just works out.
like the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Is that a Halloween movie or is that a Christmas
I've
movie?
never seen it.
Yeah.
But this is also like putting up decorations before Thanksgiving.
I think decorations should be up or at least starting to get up after Halloween because for
agree.
me it's not
Okay,
worth
after
it.
Halloween.
Yes.
It's not worth it. If you
Around
put them up
Thanksgiving
around
for me.
Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
it's 2 weeks,
Yep.
3 weeks, and
Plus-
all that labor for
Yeah.
3 weeks.
Plus, you
Otherwise,
got those Christmas shows.
here's the
They're
thing.
sick.
either way, if I put them up at Thanksgiving, they're gonna stay to like February because it's like I feel like I did all that work. I'm not gonna take them down right away. But if I put them up in end of October, first
Yeah.
week of November, then it's like they've been up there long enough. I can take them down right after New Year's.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
That's
true.
my
I guess that's fair.
Also, I'm not like an over decorator. I like clean lights. I don't like when there's 70 blow ups in your yard.
No.
No,
Too
I don't.
much.
I don't care for that either.
Have you seen those new light shows and houses, and they'll have it to where like they'll have pumpkins like as the announcers, and then music will start, and the whole house is like
Yeah.
orchestrated.
There was the Great Christmas Light Show. I don't know if you ever watched that show.
There's a bunch down in Texas. Like there's this one yard that has their own radio station.
Everything's
like
big in
for their
Texas.
lights.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
They have some here too.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I actually did a job over Christmas break. Me and my buddy Justin, or like over like the whole winter, we would go and put up Christmas lights.
It
It was a good job. It was
It's a
fun.
sick job.
It was until he fell off the roof once. So.
Ooh.
That'll end your
It wasn't
career.
bad though, but it was a late night. They had a really steep roof, and we wanted to get done, and we were both contemplating because we would slip when we get halfway up this like really steep ledge, and I was like, dude, it's like 9 o'clock. It's super dark.
Not
Like
worth it.
I'm not doing this. He was like, dude, I'll go do it. And I just hear the shingles start sliding, and he is on the floor, on the ground in the grass.
Straight out of Santa Claus movie,
Yeah.
Santa
Yes.
Claus 1.
Yeah,
He's
but he
like-
ended up doing like a roll and flip, and he just got back up. And I was like, dude, stay down there. We're calling it. Like,
Yeah.
we're going home. It's like 10 o'clock. We have school tomorrow. Like we need to go.
Dude falls
That's
off
crazy.
roof
That's the first time
nonchalant.
I've heard Tyler use logic, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Usually you're the guy on the roof, and Gage
Oh,
would be like
yeah.
the guy telling you.
Well, I was also
that's
just super
stupid.
tired, and I was like, I'm not doing
It
this.
was more of an excuse.
Yeah,
and not
Tyler's,
a-
Yeah.
Tyler's
I
waiting to
get
be
that.
done.
So never mind. It was laziness, not logic.
Yeah, it was.
It was a laziness.
Well, it was like 10. We were there since like 2. We were
Okay.
there
Oh, dang.
forever.
All right.
But yeah.
yeah.
I want to hear last 2 questions, and we're gonna keep on this Christmas train. Okay.
Okay.
But what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Grinch.
Dude.
Which one?
Elf.
Which
Jim
one?
Carrey.
Dude,
Jim Carrey Grinch.
I'm with him. I'm with him
I love the-
full-heartedly.
It's one of my
Love the Grinch.
favorites, but it's not my number one.
really.
Ooh, okay.
I have 2 other ones. That
Christmas
would be tied
Story.
for one. No, I like Christmas Story,
cool.
but it wouldn't even be ahead of Grinch.
Yeah.
I like Elf. I'm not a big movie guy though.
Elf's number 2 for
I
me.
like Elf.
Yeah, I love Elf.
Elf would be my regular number 1. And then here's my hot topic for tonight.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm ready.
Ooh.
Die Hard is my favorite Christmas movie.
I should have known that was getting there. Dude. That was Brooklyn
And I
Nine-Nine
want you to
season six.
explain how it could not be if you really disagree.
I don't think I've watched it.
I don't disagree.
It takes place on Christmas.
It's on Christmas time.
It involves Christmas music. It's just action instead of like a regular one, like a comedy or a lighthearted film. It's action.
Yeah.
But it's not the only action Christmas movie now. That's the
Why
thing.
not?
Have you seen the new Santa Claus movie?
The red
Yeah.
one.
No.
The one with the guy from
Yes.
Stranger Things. He was the sheriff in Stranger Things. Have you seen it?
Are you talking about the Chris Evans one?
No, not Chris Evans.
That's the one I'm thinking
It's
that's
like-
coming out. The
it's
red
like
one.
it's crazy, dude. It's rated R. It's a Christmas
Oh.
movie.
Oh.
And
Ooh.
like
I definitely
basically
haven't seen
this
that.
girl
Oh.
this girl's family gets kidnapped, and it's a rich family. And like Santa Claus comes in because she's like, please save me, Santa. And he comes in and just kills everybody.
Oh.
He kills all the bad
Oh, I've seen the
guys.
trailer for that.
Don't think
Yeah.
I've seen that. I've watched one
It's-
movie in theater since being here.
He's got a
I've not
sledgehammer.
seen that, but
No,
that's kind
definitely
of
not.
crazy.
Yeah.
A little different. Like there's no Santa in Die Hard, guys.
No.
Okay.
So is it
I
Christmas?
don't-
So is
I
it a Christmas movie?
I mean, there's not really a Santa in Christmas Story.
Yeah, Santa.
But it's
Yes,
called
there is.
Christmas Story.
And plus, you get gifts. They got
Yeah.
the presents from Santa. Santa was implied within.
We know
Christmas
their
Story.
parents got the presents.
Oh, do we?
Yeah,
Or are you sure?
I'm positive.
Why would the parents do it when Santa's doing it for them?
Because the whole thing about the BB gun is like the whole premise of that movie.
Yeah, because Santa gave it to him,
No,
Yes.
his
Yes.
parents got him the gifts.
dude.
We know Santa's not real.
Whoa, hot take.
Since when?
Hot take.
Every time
Hold on.
Anytime I post this podcast, I have
Hold
to say not for
on.
children, just so we can comment on it. So the
Santa's real, dude.
Yeah,
No,
that's a hot
this isn't a
take.
not for children
Okay.
take. This is a actual adulthood, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so you celebrate Christmas for Santa?
No, I celebrate
No.
Christmas for
No.
Jesus,
I
and
was-
so does
Jesus,
Santa.
Yeah.
Because of
Yeah.
Jesus, Santa's calling is to send us gifts. That's his ministry.
Exactly.
That's his
Okay.
ministry right there.
Okay, so is the Easter Bunny real?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, full-heartedly, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And the
okay.
Tooth Fairy.
Yep.
Yep.
Last take. Thoughts on eggnog?
No.
I love it.
No.
I love
I'm getting
it.
a lot of
it.
No.
I'm getting a lot of backlash for liking it.
Dude,
I
it's
love
good.
it. It's
What is there not to like about eggnog?
And
I'm just
apparently
confused.
Tyler is the only one in this group of 4
Yeah,
That
it doesn't
doesn't-
make any sense. I love it.
You
I
love it too?
Eggnog.
I don't
It's
see
so
why it's
good.
bad.
But-
I'm also a picky person though.
But like, why is
We
eggnog?
can
Is it
tell.
like the
just-
consistency?
Yeah, I don't like it.
You don't like it? It's how
No.
thick it is?
Yeah, no, I don't like
Okay.
it.
I get that. I understand.
I guess that's
that a
fair.
little bit.
It tastes
Okay,
so good though.
As people that like it though, hear me out. Like, there's nothing better than like the glass bottles that you have to return to like Whole Foods or like whatever place you
Yes.
buy it from. Glass bottle eggnog, phenomenal.
Dude, farmer's market eggnog,
Or farmers market eggnog.
so good.
We have
Phenomenal.
these. We have these metal tin cups from my great grandma at my house, and you pour some eggnog in there. It's like Christmas at that point. I could drink eggnog year round. Don't know why it's not
Non-alcoholic
No.
though. Not. With, I
Yeah,
feel like that's
whoa.
disclaimer.
I feel like it should be understood that the base eggnog is
Apparently-
not alcoholic.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently, like a lot of people don't see it that way. I
Really?
think a lot of people automatically assume eggnog is associated with
I've never
alcohol.
thought of it
Because
that
I
way.
think
Yeah,
it's.
I've never
I think
thought
if
of
it,
that.
I always
St.
think
Louis.
eggnog
Maybe, I don't know.
non-alcoholic, and you have to specify that it is. Where it's
Yeah.
like pina colada, alcohol.
You have to say-
specify
you have
that
to
it's
specify
not.
the virgin pina colada.
Yeah, virgin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, dude, I'll drink a whole carton. I'll drink a whole carton of
Yeah.
eggnog.
No.
it's bad. It's,
bad.
not good for you.
It's really
I
unhealthy.
would too if I didn't have diabetes. But
Oh, yeah, it's okay. Your pancreas is.
yeah, it tries.
Yeah, it's all right.
yeah.
You do what
Well,
you can.
Yeah, no, I do.
we promise that we care for our diabetic.
Hey,
We
thanks.
love our diabetics.
Thanks, guys.
We love
We
them.
do.
You guys are the
Ryan,
best.
Ryan Letter, shout out
Yeah,
to him
shout
too.
out.
We
Yeah,
love you.
Ryan.
We love diabetics everywhere.
Yeah.
Thanks
We do.
for watching our podcast.